Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa. The numbers for Jones last week: 11 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Caught on the right side by Jones. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. From the 45 on 2nd down, Tua. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. So now here are the Bears with excellent field position to start off. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 59 yards.
He's been a huge part of their winning streak because he establishes not just an identity and a tone, but the team relies on him. He takes care of the football, he gains yardage for him, chews up clock, and that's been a big part of why they're winning.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Hard throw, incomplete. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week, punted 4 times as this one's away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From midfield, here's Tua. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He finds his man, complete. That's Barnes. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Here's Tua. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll go with Jones, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down, and it'll be a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From his own end zone, Fields. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18th. And he slings one that's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Robinson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Bass. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Right back to him on 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Fields. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now a handoff looking right. Finding room inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 12 yards. And it's a 2nd down. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 27-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now a pass hauled in downfield. Touchdown, Detroit! A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 1st down, it's Fields. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. Whoa. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
2nd and 4. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Fields. He finds his man. Complete. That's Bass. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Fields now to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have retaken the lead. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, it's Jones. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. They'll go again to Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Man open is Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Here's Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing again is Fields. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Edwards. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 50, here's Fields. Jones has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fields on 1st down. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now Fields. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. 2 now on 1st down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Tua. We're going back to the same well. It's Hockenson again.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua, and this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Lamb. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The give is to Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain, possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Looking for Hockenson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th.
I think we can figure out why they went for 2 there, right? Up 1. You want to make it a field goal difference if at all possible. They didn't get it. Now, they've got to play some defense down the stretch.
Yeah, not much margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the... And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Kenny Clark coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields able to find Kmet. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. These two teams, you may remember, they met up at Soldier Field earlier this season with the Bears winning that one. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep. Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. He'll look to throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And they'll indeed take a knee. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred.